How's it going, you guys, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video for THQ. It is the 3rd year anniversary. We are doing, normally on Mondays we do our week in reviews, but we figured, you know what, we're just going to go over the unit analysis here because we already got the units. It's not like we're waiting for anything here. We already know what we got. So, yeah, I suggested we start with Zamasu. Everyone kind of agreed here. Yeah, so let's just dive right into it. Zamasu. Absolutely crazy, nuts, excellent unit.
Impressive.
I think, yeah. He's quite literally busted. I think in terms of damage output, he is crazy. Obviously, he's not the tankiest unit, but you know what? His kit makes up for that. So let's just take a look at the stats here. 14 stars, level 5,000. Okay, his base blast defense and base strike defense is like mid 150s. Pretty solid. I mean, not the greatest, not the worst. I mean, what do you guys think about his defenses, if anyone wants to step in?
At 14 stars, they're going to be pretty decent. But in, like a normal range, you'd have him, 3, 4, maybe 6 stars if you're lucky. I think he'll still get slaughtered, you know, if you get your hands on him. I've ran through him, like, a lot of times.
Yeah, let's take a look at his, let's take a look at his stars at
pretty bad.
4.
No, pretty bad, but he is a, what is he, a melee type unit?
1.5.
Yeah.
125k-ish on his defenses at 3 stars.
Nice. Okay.
But his oppressive abilities are just really make up for all that stuff. So.
Yeah. If you give him both, he's simply unstoppable.
Dude, at high stars, I really consider him, you know, a contester for like top 5, top 10 unit in the game.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What unit? If you guys had to compare him to like any other unit in the game right now, what would you compare him to?
UI.
UI?
I'd say Kid Buu and Broly sort of put together a midpoint in between those two, but
Really?
to perfection.
Yeah.
Of oppressive.
I think Kid Buu was like, if he was like melee, if Kid Buu was melee, this would be very comparable to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets that Vanish Restore like Broly. We'll talk more about his kit in just a second here, but yeah, I mean, I guess what everyone just, you know, high stars. Like, if you had to run him on Future, would you pit him over Cell? Like, if you, like, if the average person had this man at 4 stars, right? Considering, right, we got LF Z power too, so you pulled him once, you put the Z power into him. Maybe you get him another time, or the whole poi Z power we get.
I mean, you look at it like just coming into the battlefield, you get 80% damage inflicted. Like,
And
that alone is dumb.
Yeah.
and so he did not buff regions with his tag, so he did Zamasu did tag region, so there you go.
Cell buffs. No, Cell buffs regen.
Do you mean Future Broly?
It's Future.
Yeah,
He doesn't have
Future,
Future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the, like,
Well,
Cell's downfall is that he just doesn't buff Future.
To show how much I rate Zamasu, I run a blast-based regen team.
Yep.
And Zamasu doesn't buff regen at all, and he's melee-based. But I have put him over Cell. I replaced Cell with Zamasu. That's how much I rate him.
How many
Even on a
stars
team
do you
that
have him at?
6.
6 stars? I'm pretty sure he buffs
Yeah,
regen. He buffs regen at 6 stars.
It's his powerful opponent, God Key and Future, no?
Well, wouldn't
Yeah,
regen
he
also just
Doesn't
be...
have regen.
Oh, you're right, powerful
I mean-
opponent. I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. But
Most
I
of
rate-
the powerful opponents are also on regen too, so
Right.
it kind of works.
I think
out, guess.
Piccolo's the only one that kind of just suffers from that, but it doesn't even matter because he's a Zenkai unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, I mean, I have mine. If you guys don't, if some of you guys that are watching this don't already follow me, mine's at Red 2, free to play, by the way. So I mean, like, these are the stats I run him at, bro, and like, he's just replaced every red unit like on Future. Like, I was running 14 Star Trunks in my on Future, and I just like threw him on there. Like, Zamasu's just so much better. And then, like, even if you like need to sack him off, right? Like, somebody's like, "Oh, getting Zamasu out of here, he scares me," right? Okay, he just debuffs. He debuffs the enemy, right? Like, let's just go over his kit now here for a little bit. So we already know he gets 80% of damage inflicted, right? At the start of battle, cannot be canceled. That's huge, right? Like, so many people cancel buffs now. Like, can't be canceled. Reduces damage by 30. I actually forgot about this. I'm not gonna lie. So his 30% of damage reduction kind of makes up for that lower. Yeah, kind of makes up for that lower defensive stats. But when he's defeated, right, he increases allies' damage by 30%, and then the enemy gets minus 70 to health restore and -1 to card draw. Like, he's
30 counts.
Yeah, he's literally just like, you can't do anything. Like, if you're running against like another regen or like even a God Key team, bro, that's huge. Because you know people are gonna throw him on God Key, and like I run him with Vados. I literally would just run him, Vados, and then go Gogeta Blue.
If you're oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So I'm so happy we finally got a rare unit for God Key.
Right.
For how long?
Yeah. Yeah, God Key definitely needed the red. I think my only issue here, right, is that, like, again, like, I try to prioritize God Key as much as possible because they definitely just, like, are, like, almost like fusions in the sense that when they get buffed, they last in the meta for a while. That the green, yellow God Key is just so powerful because you have 2 of the green units that are just super disruptive. Like, if you have, like, a Zenkai 7 Beerus at 14 stars, like, he's a tank. And people sack him off because people try and rush him right away because he's just annoying to fight against. So and then you just have what's it called, Vados and Gogeta Blue, and you can just infinitely heal there.
A lot of people forget that Beerus removes buffs with his green card too.
Yes, I feel like Beerus low-key holds the green card, kind of like how like certain units just draw green cards randomly.
I think it's pretty safe to say that green, yellow, God Key is probably one of the best synergy teams in the game.
Yeah, I think running Zamasu
that
though.
Gogeta Blue.
Running Zamasu on bench though definitely offers that option though, because now it's like, okay, like now if my opponent just has like a bunch of just like ridiculously strong units that are yellow, or like, you know, like 18 for instance. Yeah, like green, yellow God Key like can heal and all, but 18 just destroys everybody she faces. Like 2 of the units aren't Saiyan, sure, but like you need a switch with that team. The whole point of the green, yellow team is to be switching a lot, and that just like helps 18. So like bringing him, and I said it in my stream last night, he's like the perfect counter to 18. He has a lock-in green card AoE, and then like he just hits like a truck, and then he has a strike cover change. So like,
Billy, so I have this good idea. So if the Zenkai, the old Goku, something got Goku, or Rose, he will get a Zenkai buff.
Right. So like that's like another thought of mine, was that I didn't want to go too deep on him, but then I just ended up falling in love with the unit. But yeah, like the future could definitely hold a red Zenkai God Key unit. I really want it to be Godku over Rose, I'm not gonna lie. I think because I like having that HP bench, and I wouldn't feel bad about replacing. Like I would want the 2 reds there.
I would much rather have the HP bench.
Right.
Yeah, it's more useful.
Yep. And then he also buffs crit rate, which is just like very, very useful for God Key. But yeah, I mean, Zamasu's just crazy. I should have gameplay playing right now, but he just like crazy. 15% damage inflicted every time this character uses a strike or blast card, and that stacks up to 60. Granted, that's wait, is there a time limit? There's no time limit on that. So it just gets it for 60 permanently until it's canceled.
Switch out, maybe.
Right. Also restores own health by 5% if own health is 70 or less. And then the following effects occur according to the enemy action while this character is on the battlefield. When an enemy lands a strike or blast arts hit, reduces enemy ki by 5. So he has that Goku Black effect, which is crazy. And then, you know, reduces damage received by 5. It's almost like Majin Vegeta there. And then his Vanish Restore is obviously crazy. But this is the best part about his kit. And I'm highlighting it right now. If a gameplay is over it, I apologize, but when the enemy is defeated, except by self-destruct, destroys all of your enemy's cards. That's disgusting. Like,
yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, like I literally just switch into this man to rush. Like why? Like they literally built this man specifically to just rush the opponent. Because you know, like when you rush, you don't have a hand after the rush. And if your rush goes through, your opponent also doesn't have a hand. And you force them to either use their main to draw a card if they have a character that does that, or they, you know, have to sit there and wait. So, you know, he's really, really strong tactically like that. So, I think, yep, go ahead.
And I could thought, so, So when he never used his green card, his blue card still hit a tank on blue unit.
Yes, his blue card definitely. What is it? What's the multiplier on his blue card? It is. Let's see.
For right now, it's massive, or
Massive
the
impact.
blue card's massive impact. 20% of special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts,
And
and
then
you draw a special arts on the next hit or next on hit.
Yep.
Activates twice. That's crazy good.
Yeah, I've caught so many people off guard with that, like because they I'll use a green card, and then follow it up with a blue, and then people will think, oh, okay, he doesn't have a green card anymore, and then like I'll just like go to mid range, swipe, do a quick swipe, and then I just have another one, and then I lock them in and I rush or I pop my ult, like just absolutely devastating. Absolutely.
Stuck, and they're just stuck there for 3 counts.
He's just so oppressive. Like if they come out with Spirit Sword Trunks on the second half of the anniversary,
Counter hard.
they better make him blue.
Yeah, they have to.
They have to, because if they make him yellow, this Zamasu is just gonna eat him alive.
And hybrids could use a new LF blue, huh?
They could
don't
use
have
a
one.
non-
Do y'all really think they're gonna drop another LF though?
Bro, you already saw what they did on New Year's.
Dude, I know they're gonna drop another
Yes,
LF.
yes.
It's not even an if question.
This so far, and I'm not even joking, this does not feel as hype of an anniversary as it should be. Like what they've done has been great. Don't get me wrong. Like content-wise, has been phenomenal, but the banner-wise, the units we got, other than Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, like that's the only hype unit. Like Zamasu, like
Go the same way.
like people like Zamasu. Don't get me wrong. Like I love corrupted Zamasu.
He wasn't the hype unit though. Yeah.
Right. Like
he's not the headliner.
Like he's definitely
I know
like
what you mean.
he's up there in terms of like my favorite villains in the series, and I'll summon for him because I like him, and also his kit's just broken and he's a good unit and fun to use. But when you think in terms of hype, Spirit Sword Trunks easily over Merge Zamasu, no competition there. Or even like honestly, like transforming VV would have been better, or like but it really just depends on the color. Maybe green. If they made him green, I think that would probably be balanced, because hybrids need a green.
Yeah. Oh,
This banner has a bit of a part 1 feel to it.
Yeah.
Billy?
Yeah.
I don't want to make this too long, but so I did before a video and stuff, I did a video with what's his name? I forgot his name. But we did talk about who was coming. We talked about the clue, the sword clue, and I said I can see they going to Vegito transforming blue Vegito, right? Cause they hate to see their boys falling off, and certain stuff. I don't like.
Yeah. I mean, we already got Vegito. Like technically that is the Spirit Sword Vegito.
Yeah. I mean, he does the move a little bit with the super attack, but
I get what you're saying there,
Yeah.
A transforming one where like his blue card is like the yellow transforming Vegito is like absolutely Spirit Sword-esque, because like that's his blue card. His blue card, he just slices you up with it.
Yeah, slice and dice.
Yeah, like that's
Mr. Slice.
He's definitely like a favorite unit of mine for sure. Like he's still really good.
Zenkai the yellow one?
He's
Ooh.
still really good. Don't honestly, like he's still, if you have 14 stars on him, bro, you can still run him, no problem. Just throw the right equipment on him and he's good. He gets that range Saiyan equip too, like GG's. So yeah, I mean, like what does everyone else think about Zamasu? What teams are you running him on? Like what teams do you want to run him on?
I'm running them on fusions with the other fusions, the new fusions.
Are you Zenkai boosting him with Gogeta?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, my boy.
Yes.
I have him on like 5 different teams, bro. He's literally just I've put him everywhere. Literally everywhere. I love him that much. I really do love him, man. I can't even lie. He's probably my favorite unit to be released in quite a while.
Do you guys like him more than Gogeta?
No.
Nope.
Monkey man all the way.
So, I mean, if I had him, I probably wouldn't, but I don't have either one.
I'm in the same boat. I didn't pull him.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't summon for him, but that's just because I'm a future God Key kind of guy. But that's on another video for sure.
They both fun, so.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, like from what I've seen playing against Gogeta's. I think people are just playing him incorrectly.
Yes.
But again, we'll touch on that on the next video we do in terms of covering for Gogeta unit analysis. Anybody else? Anybody else got any other thoughts on Zamasu that they want to bring up?
Nope.
I think it's huge. I think it's cool. And pretty OP.
Yeah, he's OP for sure, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. Anyone that says he's like defensively is his downfall, bro. Like, bro, just use him right, dude. Just rush with him and then just try not to go onto the field with him unless you're guaranteed a combo or you have a green card. Like it's as simple as that. And even if you lose him early, he's doing something for the team after death. So yeah. But that's
my only issue with him so far that I can see is his arm is just way too big and like gets in the way for people trying to see what they're doing.
His arm is literally Topo. Yeah, his arm is literally Topo.
Yeah, but he's a good character. He's a good character, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't have him. But I face off against him, and he if he's hitting you, you feel kind of scared.
Yes.
I do feel that I kill him pretty quickly, but like the same thing happens with Kefla. Like she hits pretty hard, but she can't take that many hits, and he's kind of the same way, but he's a little bit more oppressive. Like I feel like he fears me. He fears me.
Yeah.
I fear him more when he's hitting me.
Yeah.
I wish he would fear me right now. But he's definitely a scary unit. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. But anyways, that's pretty much it for today's video. General analysis here, right? Zamasu's busted. It's different from when you read the kit prior to the release to all of a sudden you start using the unit, you're seeing the unit, and it's like completely different. Like we read the kit.
What?
And we were like, oh wow, he seems really good. You know, he's gonna be crazy good.
Yeah.
And then you actually use him and you're like, oh my god, he's disgusting. He's amazing.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just me fanboying over this unit because Godkey finally has the red, but So, but that's it for today's video. Make sure to look out for the Gogeta video. We'll be covering Gogeta, and then we'll be covering the other Sparkings as well. So until next time, we will see you. THQ is out.
Peace.
Peace.